Swap it away from the muted. Alright, hello. This is Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9003, and this is your host, SneakyDevil. We got some good fanfiction for you tonight. And by
That's
good,
not true.
I mean...
Don't fucking lie.
I appreciate that Max and I were just immediately on the same page.
Well, I would like you to know that according to Zeke's app, this is appropriate fanfiction for me.
Oh, good. We're trusting the robot.
Yes, I'm trusting the Russian to
Didn't he literally make that specifically for bad fanfiction?
No, he made it to find good fanfiction because he couldn't be asked to go look for it himself. So he wrote a program to do it for him.
Well, hang on. How does the program actually collate this stuff? Because reviews don't tell you anything.
Based on favorites lists.
Basically,
tell you anything.
Okay, so basically,
to similar. It's actually pretty impressive.
Basically, what it does is it takes your favorite list, and then goes, how many other people have favorited the stories that you favorited? And then goes, okay, how many other people have favorited stories you haven't favorited, but also favorited stories you favorited?
Okay, but that still doesn't tell you anything because there are people like me that are an immediate anomaly.
Yes, I'm aware, Max.
Yeah, there are outliers, but generally it gives actually pretty good, pretty close results.
But you know what? I feel like we should just trash this list tonight, and we should go do some Assassin's Creed fanfiction in honor of them opening their new game and getting literally everything wrong and fucking up beyond belief when it comes to game mechanics. I feel like that is the only way to properly honor such an auspicious opening.
I never actually did look at these when I got home because I was so busy setting other shit up. What do we got here?
I mean, piles of garbage. The answer is piles of garbage.
What
That's
is...
always.
Why?
What are you lying about now?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the Loki video and I'm like, wait, when did Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite get into this?
Welcome to this.
That animation style is not great.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Welcome to
I
hell.
am in fact starting to drink as we speak.
Where the fuck is Ass Creed? Come on, Ass Creed. Here we go.
Oh,
okay,
hey,
I'm gonna be real with you guys here. Why is there 15 stories about asteroids?
That's a very good question.
The game, Asteroids? You know, where you're the triangle and you have to shoot the...
I'm
with the wonky physics?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's 15 stories.
Please tell me they're all rated MA. Tell me they're all rated M.
It wouldn't surprise me if at least one of them were.
Actually, half of them are.
No, for fuck's sake. God.
Why?
How do you... Oh, internet, you are truly the gift that keeps on terrorizing.
Why? What the fuck is... What the fuck? Asteroid crossovers. Godzilla. Teletubbies. Pong.
What?
I mean, okay, the last one I can understand. And
What
in a very
was the
roundabout
last
way,
one?
the first one.
Pong.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I get Pong.
Okay.
Why is there so many poems about shooting asteroids? What?
What do you mean there are poems?
Why can't I download the Impact for Genshin?
A haiku based on the vintage game Asteroids. A poem about playing asteroids. A drama poem about asteroids. A sonnet in honor of asteroids. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, now you go just curious. You gotta...
I mean...
Is there just an entire lore that we missed when they made the Asteroids remake? Like, is there an Asteroids remake in the same way that there was a Pong remake?
Apparently.
No, this is... maybe, I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, so, this is the front page of Assassin's Creed fanfic. Let's knock that rating filter right out of the park.
Must we?
Yes. Let's
Now
also
that
turn on
you've
English.
asked that, he's gonna do it out of spite.
Oh my god.
All right.
Here's the thing. He was gonna do it no matter
let's see
what
we
I
got
asked.
here.
I just wanted
Yeah,
to
but
register
now
my
he'll.
objection.
Here's the problem. Now he'll enjoy it.
I mean, look, if that's all it took to get enjoyment out of Sneaky, there are many girls who would have had an easier time with him.
Fucking what?
Why do you? Okay, I'm sorry. Why do you, out of everyone in this group, always jump to the sexual stuff first?
Yeah,
because
that
it's low-hanging fruit.
No, you consistently jump to this first. Do you have a problem?
Yeah, I think he does have a problem.
Yeah, I know.
Are you repressed?
No, not particularly.
Shadow. No.
I don't think I can actually
There's no-
force Remy to read Norwegian stories for us, so I'm gonna have to.
I
He's-
probably do
he's-
it just
he's-
for a meme. I have done it to Max
he's-
and Gray,
Yeah, he's done it
But-
off
Yes.
stream, and
but you
Yeah.
guys wouldn't understand a single fucking thing. And
it
I can't
is
be
an,
fucked
Yeah,
it
with
is
I
an
wouldn't know.
interesting language to listen to. That's for sure.
Yeah, it does sound like you're choking on a fish a little bit, to be clear.
But I'm choking on a fucking potato. Denmark,
true.
you fucking drowning cunts.
Anyway,
I'm not
so
sure why
let's
you
see
have
what we
to
got
talk
here.
down to Denmark like that. They really haven't done anything too bad to you. He says.
Oh yeah.
He says
400
knowing history.
400 years of occupation.
Anyway, here we go. The Landing by Raven's Return. Adopted from a fantastic piece of work called Landing in the Wrong Place, which has been abandoned from 2014.
Oh no, that's not good.
First
Adoption
red flag.
stories.
Oh yeah,
those-
first red flag right there.
That's unfortunate.
After receiving the brand new Assassin's Creed game, two siblings come across an unusual glitch, only to be transported into the 1100s. How will they survive in this chaotic world?
They
Oh,
probably
fucking hell.
won't. Let's be
Whoa.
real.
Thank you, Manu. I appreciate your patronage. You know what I forgot to do? Wait, did I remember? No, I actually didn't drop the link in Shiro's because I just assumed people
I did.
would click on my name. Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah.
I appreciate
I
that.
got you, pal.
I intended to do it, but then I got distracted and I didn't.
It's okay.
Oh yes, excellent. This tells me so much about this story. Out of Time, Tome 2, continuation of Out of Time, Tome 1. Romance.
Now you got me intrigued here, buddy.
It makes me worried.
Yeah, I mean, both, honestly.
Unusual glitch my ass, that's Deus Ex Machina at its finest. I mean, to be honest, isn't like 90% of the Assassin's Creed games literally just Deus Ex Machina?
I was gonna say.
Yes.
The worst part is that started back in the first game.
Yeah.
What do we do for a final boss? I don't know. Give this old man a magic rock.
Yeah, I mean the the 90% of the plot is literally
Although
guys.
I will actually give them that actually ended up being a surprisingly okay final boss fight for a
Yeah,
game
yeah.
that was never intended to really have a boss fight.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Also, I have to say I really appreciate it in Assassin's Creed 2 when you get to play as old Ezio going back to the original Assassin's place, and everyone's trying to beat the shit out of you, and you're just like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Do you know who I am? Well, actually, of course you don't know who I am, but you're going to.
I really should finish Revelations just to complete the Ezio trilogy.
Also, I would just like to point out, Ezio is so far the only person that has come into contact with a piece of Eden and hasn't gone insane from it. He's just
Maybe
that
he
much
was
of a
insane.
fucking badass.
I mean,
Maybe
Altair
I
didn't go
wasn't though.
insane. Let me phrase that. He didn't go completely insane.
Did Altair ever use the piece of Eden?
I know he held it.
Ezio used it.
Yeah, Ezio actively used it, and then
Yeah.
was just like, alright, I'm done, I don't need it anymore. And it's just like, well, fucking Jesus Christ. The willpower on this lad.
Yeah.
He
All right,
has the power of gods in his hands.
I use the magic god-slaying sword. I'm just gonna go put that in a chest now.
Also, Ezio had one of my favorite twist final bosses. You get to fight the Pope.
You don't just get to fight the Pope. You murder the Pope.
Like, it's not something you expect to just be able to do in a video game, but lo, here we are in the year, what was it, like 08, 09?
Yeah, I was gonna say 2008, 2009. All right. Well, I remember because he becomes the Pope, and I was like, "Okay, game, wow me, let me assassinate the Pope."
Let's see. He said, the Drayden says, "Go 2 down. The Kenways and the Alsaiths. She had infiltrated his mind once again. What? She's been dead for decades, and she is still haunting him."
The one below. The one below is Sneaky.
Oh, the one below. Oh, okay. "Who we see, they may be gone, but they live on within him. Connor and Edward Kenway." Ezio.
What an interesting story.
Altair.
Oh god.
That's hurt, comfort, romance.
What?
What did I walk into here, boys?
600
Run,
words.
run while you can.
Stannis, how do you like consistently manage to make your mic worse every single time?
Yeah, literally every single time you join, you are somehow worse.
Wait, actually, this is what I've used before.
It sounds
like you're. It sounds like you're in a high school bathroom.
It sounds like you're talking into a fucking fishbowl, man.
Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. Let's see if I can change things up.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Boys in the gym locker room be like.
Oh God, you're right.
It's the same audio quality too.
Dear God.
Pretty sure I've had author notes longer than his story. Oof.
It wouldn't surprise me.
What? Oh, wow. Hey, we got some... Oh, you know what? Let's go with this. This looks like cringy as shit.
Oh God.
Assassin's Creed 3. Unity.
Ah yes, the game.
Yes, you read the title right. This is a sequel to Assassin's Creed Remembrance, and the second installment in my dream reboot.
Oh my god. Okay.
Do we dare find the original?
What? What? Wait, what? A nearly complete retelling of Unity.
Okay, how about that?
Yes, way better.
Yeah, let's
You fixed it. Good job.
Of Unity, more faithful to the original Assassin's Creed and my Templar Masonic conspiracy theories. Those that did not read Remembrance should have little trouble catching up. Please give me constructive criticism.
Wait. He was disappointed
Burn
in
it
how
all, start anew.
AC2 continued the
Yeah.
story from AC1. AC1 was nothing from what I understood.
AC2 was a disappointment, but AC1 was perfection. Okay, buddy.
Wait, what?
The coolest thing to
was
come
the
out of
better
Assassin's
one.
Creed 1 was that you got Altair's armor as a reward in Assassin's Creed 2.
Assassin's Creed 2 was so fucking amazing, they made 6 Assassin's Creed 2s.
I was gonna say, they reached Final Fantasy levels of not letting it die.
Yeah, he's the only protagonist we've stuck around for 3 games with?
Oh, no, it's Assassin's Creed 2, then there was Assassin's Creed... Brotherhood.
Then Revelations.
Then Revelations, which was the last.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We had 3
No,
games
there
with him.
there was
We have
also
not had
Assassin's
a game-
Creed Ember. I always forget if that was a movie or like a little 2-hour game or something.
That was
on
like a
the
movie.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was a movie.
it was in a weird position because I think it was on the PSP, so it was on their Universal Media Disc that fucking failed,
Yeah,
despite being called the
Fucking
Universal
PSP.
Media Disc.
Oh God.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that was,
That's like a Resistance. There was a Resistance game on the.
Oh, shit, yeah.
There was a Resistance game on the PSP.
Wasn't there a
where it was like-
Chinese game?
Chinese blips?
that there was Assassin's Creed
Liberation.
China, which was his
Fucking side
apprentice.
scroller or something.
No,
Yeah,
Liberation.
yeah,
Liberation
it
was
his-
from Black Flag.
Yeah.
that was
No,
add-on.
that's Rogue's
That was
Cry.
the-
Liberation was a part of Assassin's Creed 3
No, I
on
think
the
it was
PS
No.
Vita.
Oh no, that's the
It was
re-release. Liberation. Liberation was the Chinese one.
No,
Yeah,
that was Assassin's Creed China.
Liberation
It was literally AC
add-on.
China. Chronicle
No.
was it Chronicles China? I think.
Yeah, that's what Liberation was the girl in like Louisiana.
Yeah. The knowledge chick.
I want to say she was.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Managed to stick that on the PS Vita somehow.
Yeah, literally no one fucking ever. I can buy it for $1 at GameStop. That just tells you how fucking bad this game was. Not even GameStop can sell it for more than $1.
Oh,
Sneaky, it's also on the PS Vita from like nearly a decade ago. That doesn't help its case.
No, it really doesn't.
It's on a dead system, unfortunately.
I mean, they re-released it with the remaster. It's now.
I like the PS Vita. It was a fun.
Oh, hey, you improved your mic even more.
Wow.
I'm chilling outside.
Oh, that explains it.
Damn.
But no, as I was saying, no, with the remaster of Assassin's Creed 3, they did re-release Liberation with Assassin's Creed 3 for the PC.
That's cool. Actually, I liked Assassin's Creed 3. I think it got unfairly maligned.
No, I like.
I enjoyed it, but
The
its story
combat.
was.
Yeah, no, the combat.
Its story
was
was really kind of.
The parkouring was an
I-
improvement. The combat was an improvement. How most of the
They
the
introduced-
AI greatly improved, but it's just
They
the
introduced
story
the
was.
what's it called
snooze.
too. They introduced the ship combat that everybody
Oh.
loves from 4.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
And it was terrible in 3.
AC3 got us
It's
Black
not
Flag.
terrible.
So
It wasn't as good as Black Flag. Like they obviously improved on it, but
Yeah.
it was
Actually,
not terrible. I would say.
I don't think I ever
Flag
touched the.
is pretty
I
good.
don't remember ever touching the ship part in AC3.
And that's because it was
I did.
basically it was a trading mini game where you could do it to like improve your trading efficiency.
I didn't
or
think
something.
the ship-to-ship combat was bad.
I never
That's what I was
touched the
saying. I
ship.
don't think it's bad.
No,
I think it was
it's not so
the
much the
seeds of
ship.
A good ship-to-ship.
You know, it's not so much the ship combat itself was bad in 3. It's the missions where you had to do it that were bad.
That's fair. Like the reason to be on the ship itself, there was like, what am I getting out of this? Basically, I loved it because I loved all of the homestead shit. I loved upgrading everything with my homestead.
Yeah, no,
But I'm-
that's nice. Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
nerd like that. I
no,
love
that-
shit.
I think AC does a great job with like hub world upgrades.
As Dradon says, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. You gotta be really careful about saying that fast.
Jesus Christ.
I'm speaking from experience here, okay?
No, that's because you're a fucking idiot, and you somehow could like trip up and say that.
I won't dispute this. But the reason why
Underrated
AC4
is
was
Rogue.
great is because a majority of the gameplay of AC4 was not playing Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Rogue was the same way. Rogue, like being in the waters, was so much fun.
No.
the
And as we've said before, Max and I have said this before. If they just removed the Assassin's Creed part from Black Flag and went full on with the whole pirate thing, and like maybe you get a town you're supposed to upgrade and shit, like that would have been an amazing game.
Oh yeah, like the only
Would've been fun
is
is
I
they
didn't
could've
have
set
fun
it
in
the
that game.
universe and then have fun with that. They
Mm.
didn't have to make
the-
him an assassin. Sorry, brother.
But the only time that game wasn't fun was when they did the escort missions, but they also put in so many well, not escort, but like what was it, trailing That fucking trailing
there's
missions.
so many.
Like 90% of the AC gameplay for that game was trailing. You're like, why? This is the least fun part of Assassin's Creed games.
Well,
why are you making us do this?
Not only that, I
That's
think
fair,
the issue that Assassin's Creed 4 suffered a lot from was there was no real central location where all the missions really took place in. You had to go to a lot of different islands for the various missions to take place. And while that's sort of nice, a lot of the big fun of Assassin's Creed 2, the whole series of Assassin's Creed 2, I guess you could say, was the central city that you did like 90% of your missions in, and you just got really good at navigating the city. And by the end of the game, you're like, I don't even fucking need the nav markers. I already know where to go.
That's fair. Like when you and it definitely felt that way for AC3 when you were in Boston, in Boston, and then like running through it and feeling that. But then you get to like islands.
Yeah, and the islands are pretty meh.
There were some that were good, and then there were some that were just like, this is garbage.
Well, it's also bad on a production standpoint, because now you have to make unique environments for each of these islands, and that just drains so much time from doing anything else.
Instead of having like one island adventure that everybody remembers and everybody says that was so much fun, they went like super hard on the island thing, and then it was like, well, instead of making it more like this island adventure is a highlight of the game for you and you'll remember it, it's like I have like a fucking fuck ton of being in islands and jungles in the back of my head from AC4. Yeah. And I'm not. It's all meh. It's all meh. You know?
The memorable adventures on that was anytime you got to go ruin exploring.
Or alternatively,
those are pretty good. Those are
whenever you had to fight fort locations with your ship, or had to fight legendary ships, those are the most memorable moments of the game.
Can I say Rogue is the best? I think Rogue has the best story of any AC game at this point. Like Rogue is so good.
Probably because it was completely unconnected to the main story.
Yes. And it challenged our views on like what the Assassin's Order was, and it wasn't just like Templars are just like goofy bad guys. There's like some understanding to them.
What game was it, Max? It was one of the Assassin's Creed 2 series games where they barely had Desmond in it at all, and there was like 90% non-Desmond stuff. And like
was it Revelation?
Yeah,
I think
that was Revelation.
Yeah,
they
like
basically just cut him out.
The best AC game is the one without the Assassin's Creed plot.
No, because it's just so much better when we're just.
Dude, the modern plot is always the worst.
Oh, the modern plot's been terrible.
The modern is so much worse.
The modern plot was interesting up until you got to like halfway through Brotherhood.
Honestly, when they started introducing all the gods,
it was intriguing, but then you started seeing, they didn't plan far enough ahead. They clearly didn't expect AC1 to succeed like it did.
Oh Christ! Yeah, the Assassin's Creed 2 multiplayer. That was the bomb.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That shit was fun. Can I ask, which one was the one where one of the early missions, one of like the missions that was like not connected to the story was being like a World War II spy? What was it?
That's Unity.
I remember. That was Unity?
Yeah, that's gotta be
like,
Unity.
That was the highlight of that game.
Jesus
Christ.
I specifically remembered it because I stumbled into it having no fucking idea what was going on, and then suddenly everything went from French Revolution to World War II, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Why does everyone have automatic guns? What the shit is going on?
IS-based.
Yeah. Also, you say that's the highlight, but the highlight of that game for people with friends was playing multiplayer with your friend who doesn't know how to stealth.
Hold on, Max! I'm about to stealth takedown this guy! How are you gonna get to him? Bang!
I'm just checking both ends of the sewer like, how did no one hear that? How was that stealthy?
They should have gotten someone who makes those...
To be fair, plenty of Frenchmen were smart enough to know what the sound of a gun meant.
Arcane Studios?
They should have gotten them to do some sort of like multiplayer game like that, where the stealth actually mattered.
Maybe.
Oh, that would have been fun.
But anyway, we are not here to discuss how the rise and fall of Assassin's Creed games were. We're here to discuss how this author believes he can rewrite the Assassin's Creed series with 650-word chapters.
Yeah. By the way, just one more quick side about Black Flag. My favorite collectibles in the entire series is fucking sea shanties.
Oh, the
Those
shanties, yeah, of course.
I feel like that was in another game too, Rogue. Yeah, Rogue had those.
That probably was in Rogue. I would hope so, because Rogue was built off of Black Flag's engine. If they got rid of that, I'd have been disappointed.
Yeah, Rogue was the bomb. If you haven't played it, play Rogue.
But anyway, so yeah, 650-word chapters. I'm gonna rewrite Assassin's Creed, guys, but I'm only gonna do it 600 words at a time. Yeah, okay, buddy.
If he can somehow get his point across 600 words at a time, I'll just be impressed.
Yeah,
if he can do it, I will find a way to send him money. I will send him $20.
Honestly, 600 words is literally like a loading screen.
Yes, loading screen hint.
The loading screen hints. Hello. How to explain this story to you?
Jesus fucking Christ.
How about...
It starts with the author being drunk.
Many years ago, I wrote the story Assassin's Creed Remembrance. The first Assassin's Creed game was magical. And I was disappointed in Assassin's Creed 2. Said nobody fucking ever. So I decided to reboot everything after the first game. Because, in my opinion, the first game is unparalleled. In other words, everything that happened in the first game is canon. Everything past that, I will decide. Basically, I rewrote Assassin's Creed 2.
Let's make it good.
But why?
That's a good game. Why would you change it? Like, I don't think I've ever heard someone be like, you know what, Assassin's Creed 2, ass. I don't like it. I've never heard someone say that.
I have never actually heard someone say I didn't like Assassin's Creed 2.
Well, I didn't.
Did you play Assassin's Creed 2?
I played for like an hour.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
No.
So,
no, you gotta play it a little bit longer than that, buddy.
Yeah, right. Well, make me.
No, I'm not gonna make you.
I don't care.
That would be impinging on your freedoms, which is not what we're about here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing they don't appreciate a main character with personality. Probably not. No. Now I am writing the
we need
third.
Alta here, who's like not anything.
God, this is so fucking pretentious. I am writing the third installment in my dream Assassin's Creed series.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This isn't even like a game you can argue about, like Fallout 4 or some other game, like Fallout 3 you can argue about. Or Skyrim in some ways. Like, this is not a game you can really argue the story was shit.
More or less, yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
It's just wish fulfillment. I mean, I guess, yeah, it is just wish fulfillment, but it's like, every fan fiction is sort of wish fulfillment.
You say that, but like, I've read fan fiction that did not make me feel like any wish was fulfilled.
It's the author's wish fulfillment.
Yeah.
It's the author's wish fulfillment.
I understand what you mean. I'm saying like there's a lot of fiction I've read, and fan fiction especially.
No, you look. I am the last person you need to be telling that to. Me, the person who has encountered several child rape stories doing this podcast.
Yeah, fair, but that's not what we're talking about. I don't think that qualifies necessarily.
No, I'm pretty sure someone's wish was being fulfilled with those stories.
No. What I mean by that is, it's obvious that is something someone's beating off to.
Yes.
This is disturbing.
Yes.
Let's just go.
Yes. Alright, so here the author is going to summarize his amazing, fantastic story in about 5 lines. Because apparently, a absolute dream masterpiece can be summarized into 5 lines. Okay.
What's the one popular on the internet? Yeah, big titted anime babes.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. I am writing the third installment in my Dream Assassin's Creed series, based off of Assassin's Creed Unity. So wait, we're just skipping Connor completely? We are just skipping Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 completely.
Hey, wait, this whole chapter is just the author's note.
Yes, and we're just gonna not read it.
Thank fuck.
I'm just kidding, we're gonna read chapter 2.
Jesus Christ,
Fuck.
imagine skipping the Native American. This...
Yes,
stealing from the Native American.
Base? Base?
It's like, come on, man. This is one of the only Native American protagonists I know. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't want to ever...
Okay, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
I could understand if they were like, if we could actually just forget about Connor, that'd be swell.
Anyway,
It does look hilarious, though.
in other words, I will be reusing all of the characters from Unity, but the plot will be different, and all of their relationships will be different. Like, Francois is no longer Elise's father.
Did you really just pronounce that Francois?
But why?
He just did.
You need to gank yourself in a video game, sir.
That's how you pronounce it, Francois.
Stop talking.
Not even gonna bother. It's not worth it. I literally don't get paid enough right now.
You could have just said, like, Frank or something. Like, just...
I would have accepted that.
Oh, Frank.
That's what it says, Francois.
That's not a C, it's a French letter.
Yeah, and by
It's
my
the
American
French letter.
heritage, I declare it a C. And the French can fight me if they want to change that.
I mean, are you from Louisiana?
Okay,
though?
you don't gotta threaten them
Orleans?
like that, alright?
I was gonna say, be nice to the people who helped us kick the British out.
I mean, then we went to war with them.
As you do.
Okay, but that was just, a disagreement. Not being rude.
Business as usual.
Forget everything you know about everyone's allegiances as well. Here's what
yes.
you need to know about my previous story. Desmond
Oh my
is
God.
actually in the United States all along. This satellite is a doomsday plot. There is no exploding sun. What? Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Was it, though?
What?
Are we just forgetting it now?
I don't remember this. I don't remember this plot. What?
Which plot?
Yeah.
No, wait, hang on. What are you talking about?
The satellite doomsday exploding sun?
I remember the sun was gonna be exploded. That was revealed in like AC Brotherhood. That was the point where it's like, where the fuck are we going with this? What happened to the story?
Oh, so I just blotted all of that. Oh, I just blotted all of that out of memory. Okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember a
sun was gonna-
satellite. What?
What? I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember anything about a satellite.
Ezio took the Apple of Eden and buried it in the bank of the Tiber River.
Another
Assassin's
spammer,
Creed
Sneaky.
and Templars no longer exist before the Hashitian Templar... Wait, what?
Hashashin.
Oh, right, yeah. The Assassins and Templar no longer exist before the Hashashins and Knights Templar. Wait, did they exist before that?
Yeah, they did. Remember that ours?
Okay.
We have an ancient. Ours is an ancient order. Blah 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 blah.
What is this satellite doomsday thing? What the fuck is he talking about?
Max, he's clearly
knows,
talking
dude?
about the pieces of Eden are clearly meant to assemble the Gundam X.
You get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so anyway, I think that covers it all. This fic is a wish fulfillment fantasy for me. You don't fucking say. You only called it a dream fic. So at times, it might appear a little bit gamey. What?
Bruh.
This is cringe as
Wait. Guys, this fic is supposed to be the penultimate version of my dream version of Assassin's Creed. Also, sometimes it'll be completely unrealistic and game-like because What? This is supposed to be the best version of Assassin's Creed, but also at the same time, it won't be. For example, I want to keep the final words, confessions, and memory corridors.
Okay.
Where the protagonist has a heart-to-heart with their slain enemy.
Fucking.
Yeah,
Also,
I too remembered the assassin's special ability to talk with someone after they've killed them during the loading screen.
Yeah, look, they all have time-stopping abilities. I thought this was just common knowledge. Quick aside, was that actually an Assassin's Creed plot, like the assassins came before the Hasashin, which are the root of the word assassin?
No, so I believe it was in... it was the what is it? Egypt? The Egyptian one?
No, not Origins.
Yeah, no, it was Origins.
Was it Origins? Yeah, it's Origins.
Origins.
Because Origins came before Odyssey.
Yeah, Origins technically takes place in the time period before Assassin's Creed 1, I believe.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And there were assassins back then, but before how Origins put it was they weren't really organized. And the faction they were fighting against wasn't even the faction that formed the Knights Templar. In Origins, it was a cabal of priests. I mean, I guess you could say that's the origin of the Templars, but it was a cabal of priests that were working together to try and gain immortality. But before that, with the pre-assassin assassins, they weren't organized. They were like basically hunters. And I mean, like, you know, like an animal hunter that hunted people. Like, they weren't like, oh yeah, I'll take this contract to murder these people. It's like, no, I'm really good at killing animals, so I'm gonna go kill some people that are evil. That's basically what the pre-assassin assassins were portrayed as.
I mean, as long as they don't call themselves assassins, that's really not that big a deal.
Yeah, I honestly don't actually think they called themselves assassins even once in Origins.
Yeah, because that was a very noticeable thing up to the point I played before I gave up on the game due to corrupted GPU drivers fucking with it. Yeah. Was they avoided the word assassin in Templar super well. Yeah, no, they basically made sure to say, like, yeah, this is how it all began, because it was like, oh yeah, the priests are continuously training disciples, and this cabal for immortality is kind of like spreading, and these people that used to hunt them down are also going to need to also start their own group of hunting down people, so they can keep hunting down the priest successors. And then eventually they started killing people for money because they needed money, and then they got called assassins because they got really high and killed people for money.
So fucking based.
The original Weed Bros were a little bit more intense than the modern Weed Bros.
Imagine that.
Alright, so let's take a quick look at his dream take on Assassin's Creed. Oh god. Oh. This is awful.
Oh god. Yo,
3 assassins dug through the sloppy, muddy riverbank. What?
Can I veto this?
Dude, it's literally 600 words.
Oh yeah, alright, fine. But
no, Sneaky, you should have just let him use it.
I should have, but like at the same time,
fine.
It's literally 600. Three
Yeah,
assassins
go
dug
fast.
through the sloppy, muddy riverbank in the dead Roman midnight. As opposed to the dead Egyptian midnight? I guess because they're in Rome.
Yes. Imagine that.
Lucy Stillman kept watch. Rebecca's shovel hit something solid. Wait! I think that's it, she said excitedly. Desmond's spirits perked.
Oh,
He was
kept
worried they would not
Lucy
find it at all.
alive.
Yeah, that's right. Lucy, the secret assassin Templar.
The traitor that we didn't learn was a traitor until the start of Revelations because the writers were lazy.
The traitor we didn't know was a traitor until the Deus Ex Machina killed her and then said she was a traitor. You should not like her.
Meanwhile,
agent...
everyone is sitting there like, but
what?
She was one of the best parts of the modern
She's
story.
one of the only redeeming things.
Literally, everyone's fucking reaction to that scene is, what the fuck?
I remember being legitimately upset. Like, wait, no,
I
hang on,
remember
what?
a friend of mine was playing it, and he was like, dude, they just killed Lucy and she was a traitor. I was like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Come up with a better fake spoiler.
Yeah, that's the proper reaction.
That's a great reaction to that. Get your fucking lying ass out of here.
I'm like, come on, at least make it believable. Better. Like Ezio wasn't cool, or Connor's useful. Or I'm sorry, not Connor. Desmond's useful.
Oh, ouch. Oh, ouch. That's some harsh words you're slinging at a protected class.
What? Retards?
No. Kind of racist. That.
I mean, I wouldn't say all Native Americans are retards, but hey, you do you.
I was talking about Desmond.
I wasn't.
I know you were. I was.
He was worried they would not find it at all. Let me see, Sean said, taking out a pocket flashlight.
Oh, are you gonna link this story, by the way?
Oh, you know what? I really should, shouldn't I?
Yeah, kind of forgot.
Probably.
Should you though? Who wants that link?
I mean, that would be fine if you did.
Purposes.
I suppose so.
I mean, that's fair.
Let's see, blah, 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 blah. They could only see a sliver, but it indeed looked metallic. A euphoric relief flowed into Desmond. Excitedly, they began digging around the artifact. To think Ezio had hidden it more than half a millennium ago, and it only took a couple hours of digging on a riverbank to get it.
Well, if you know exactly where it was buried, yeah.
I mean, also, but it's literally in the riverbank. I'm kind of really uncertain that it would stay there. Unless it was buried really fucking deep.
I mean, several hours worth of digging with modern equipment. Maybe it's possible.
Did I say modern equipment at any point in time? Because they're using fucking shovels.
Even today's shovel is better than the shovels of whenever the fuck Altair had a fucking shovel, Sneaky.
Ezio.
Do you have hearing problems today?
It's not like I said Altair was using a fucking backhoe.
Ezio Auditore!
Ezio Auditore is the man who invented, what's the tractor company?
John Deere?
Yeah, John Deere.
Lamborghini?
I mean, also a tractor company. Not the one I'm thinking of.
What? Lamborghini was literally a tractor company.
Lamborghini the story of Lamborghini is hilarious.
And Ferrari, it's fucking based.
The Ferraris is funnier, I think.
Nah, but like, Ferrari literally told the guy who made Lamborghini that you could never make as good of a car as me.
No,
and
no,
Lamborghini was just like, all right,
no, it wasn't
you.
even that. It was the owner of Lamborghini complained to the owner of Ferrari that his sports car had problems with it. And the owner of Ferrari
right.
said that I don't have to listen to a guy that makes tractors. And so then he went on to make sports cars and said, fuck you. Your car's shit.
Yeah.
And he was right!
Oh, those Italians.
Imagine making a successful sports car company because you spitefully hated someone else.
It's nearly American.
Yeah.
Oh god. Anyway, so yeah, they dig up the artifact and they're like, "Wowee, it's an artifact. This is amazing."
At the edge of a river.
Yeah.
Wowee, it's an artifact. I can't wait for the Templars to find it immediately and take it.
How long has it been sitting there?
Oh, it's been sitting there for like 2,000 years.
1,000 years or so.
Yeah.
Millennia, they said.
I thought Ezio was the one who buried it.
Yeah, it's Ezio, my bad. It was 1,000 years.
I don't know, like 500 years.
A lot of fucking years.
So 500 years.
As
That should be enough time for the river to change slightly, erode away at parts of the shore, and for archaeologists in that section of Europe to be digging everywhere.
Ezio is the 1600s. All right, so 400 years.
No. Iceland,
no, it's not. No, it's
not.
Because
late 1400s, early 1500s.
Rodrigo Borgia is the Pope. It literally can't be. It's like
and I'm fairly sure he met Da Vinci.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, who lived in the
Lady Da Vinci was a big deal.
Late 1400s.
Late 15th, early 16th. So yeah,
1400s. What did you just say, Atin? Atin? What was that? What did you just say about Da Vinci?
He met Da Vinci.
Okay, I thought you said Lady Da Vinci was a big deal. I'm like, what the fuck?
I heard that too.
Yeah,
I heard Lady Da Vinci.
Yeah, literally everyone here heard you say Lady Da Vinci.
I think
I did say that.
Where's
I
CA?
Meeting Da Vinci was a pretty big deal, not Lady Da Vinci.
Okay.
FGO. Yeah, Isley says Lady Da Vinci. I don't know if we can trust Isley.
I was gonna say Isley is biased.
If Isley's
in terms
saying it, the rest of us are
Isley...
wrong. Clearly.
Yeah, it's possible.
What was I saying about? Yeah, because we know. So like literally, Rodrigo Borgia is the Pope at one point, and then in Brotherhood, he's fighting against the Borgias completely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has to be 1400s.
All right, so about 600 years, in a major river. I really don't think. I don't think it's gonna stay anywhere.
A river that has multiple dig sites.
I really don't.
It's not like people were ever obsessed with the Romans and trying to dig things up about them.
Yeah, no, that's never.
That'd be kind of insane, dude.
That's not
That's
not something people do.
A Renaissance or something.
At one point, like the leaders of 3 of the largest countries in the world were like jerking off having their title something that had to do with Rome. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, no, it's not. No one cared about the Romans. I don't know what you're talking. I don't even know why we're talking about Romans.
What's a Rome?
Exactly. What is Rome?
I only care about Etruscans.
God damn it.
Alright! give that man a prize!
Motherfucker doesn't care about Magna Graecia.
Yeah, so,
cringe.
Anyway, Assassin's Creed Order is basically dead. And then now they're going to Paris.
Cringe. Imagine going to France.
Bruh, France, no.
Yeah,
never heard of.
That's
it's like
really cool.
Those memes about Brazil. I don't want to go.
You're going to France. No, Stannis, you're going to surrender.
No.
Surrender now. Accept Paris into your heart.
Jesus, no, I don't want it.
So, we would be remiss if we didn't do a really good story here. Let's see what we got here.
Yes.
Wait, I think we've done this one already.
Sounds like he's fucking the fanfiction. Like that.
Eat the children, I will.
Shall I?
That's a children.
Oh my god, that episode was so messed up.
Yeah, have we done this one yet?
This title
I don't know.
sounds familiar.
Post link, I'll check.
No, I think we've done this.
Yeah, we've done this.
Yep,
Right, cool.
back in July.
Very good, very good.
Do a gamer fic. Oh god.
A gamer
No.
fic. Oh, a gamer fic, eh?
GAYMERS. Gamers.
Gamers?
Yeah,
Rise
I'm
up.
sure it exists. I'm sure it fucking exists.
Oh, too many.
Okay, search it. Type it in. Gamer
No.
fic.
I don't
No,
think I
do
really
it.
want to.
Do it.
Yeah,
we
probably
think you don't.
not too good for, terms of service reasons.
Excuse me, are you saying there's anything wrong with being gay?
Oh, that's
Yes.
right, because Stanish is here. I'm sorry. I know you wanted a gamer fic out of me, but
Oh,
Stanish is here so rarely.
Don't do this
Oh
to me.
fuck. Oh god.
What are you
That's
getting
true.
them?
I'm here most nights. Well, not most nights. I'm here often.
Van Helsing, Game of Thrones.
Stop. This is not a good idea.
If you can find a Van Helsing Game of Thrones crossover with gamer powers mixed in, you can just hit the trifecta for tonight.
I don't know if I
Has to
can.
be gay too.
Oh god.
I'm
The
not looking.
gamers.
Oh wow.
You keep bringing up gay.
There is only one.
What do you mean there is only one?
There is
There is
only
literally
one
only
Van
one.
Helsing fic.
Oh,
Bruh.
This one.
Bro.
Bruh.
That is about too many.
If someone wants to link me a gamer fic from the Shiro's list,
Oh yeah.
I'll cover it.
You wanna destroy another one? Hang
Yeah,
on.
sure, why not? I've already got two marked down on my list
Yeah,
of
sure.
fic site.
Hang on. Let me
Yeah.
check. Have you done this?
Oh right, so while he's looking for that, I want to tell you guys a little story about
Well, you can do this, I guess.
So I
Yeah.
actually got to talk with the author of Game Differently. That fic that I was shitting on really hard for having a sociopath get the flaw sociopath.
Oh my god, that's so cringe. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So I was shitting on that story really hard. I actually got to talk to the author, and we didn't really see eye to eye on that.
no.
Wait, was
Yeah.
that
Imagine that.
person in Shiro's?
Yeah, no, she-
Yes.
I saw
not
that.
not only are they in Shiro's Discord, they have their own channel.
Like Orc,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
Like two channels actually. Because the one I just linked is also by the same guy.
Oh god. Two of them. All right, optimistic game. Jesus Christ. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to save this Van Helsing fic for the emergency abort button on this gamer fic, because this is really fucking long, and I'm not reading this first chapter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Emergency abort button.
Abort. You should probably read the QQ version, it's better. I actually have a policy of not reading non-fanfiction.net versions of any story.
Yeah.
Why
Because-
would we? Okay, the problem is that like we already don't do anything that's like explicit, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason you go to QQ.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
either you've been exiled from everywhere.
yeah,
You're just the jerk off, dude.
basically, I checked in with pretty much every forum and place that hosts fanfiction before I started this podcast, and pretty much only fanfiction.net actually gave me the ability to do this podcast with the fanfics on their website.
True.
And every other website, I would be required to
but
contact the person posting it, and I tried doing that early on with fanfiction.net, and I barely ever got responses from people. So I'm just sticking to fanfiction.net. Now, if somebody personally comes on and links their fic and assures me that, there is nothing that will break TOS in it, I'll cover it on a different website. But I will not cover a fic that is not directly given to me by someone on a different website.
That's someone being the author.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
So anyway, let's start with this then. This is Optimistic Game by Mir.
Merlin.
Dying isn't as scary as I thought. I don't remember any of what happened. Good thing I got to live again, though, as a gamer. How cool is that?
Yeah,
well, whatever happens now, I'm sure I'll be just fine. I got my power, my weapons, and honest-to-God magic. And what's the worst that could happen again? Dying again?
Yes.
Which is gamer main character, inevitable harem. So, first things first, this is actually not that bad of a summary.
That's true.
Yeah, this is actually a fairly decent summary, as far as we've seen on this podcast. Well, it doesn't really tell me.
We've seen worse. We can put it that way.
While it doesn't really tell me much of what's going on in the story itself, it does kind of tell me how the tone of the story is going to go, which I suppose is good enough. Now we got a little bit of cringe in that it's going to be a harem, because as we all know, harems make every story better, right? Adding needless amounts of characters to serve as romantic interests simultaneously, that always improves every story and gives every character full amounts of time to be fully fleshed out, and never backfires on the author at all, ever. If you want to try and get Mir in here, you can, but we don't exactly...
Good luck.
They've already said that listening to me demotivates them to never write again, so they're probably not gonna hop on here.
Yeah.
It'd be base if they did it, but...
Are you
fucking
doubting
hilarious.
the storytelling genius that was High School DxD? What?
That's a funny sentence.
I'm not really sure.
Moment. It's an Isley moment.
Oh, referencing my quote about harems. Okay, I was like, what the fuck does High School DxD have to do with anything I just said? I was dissing harems. No, I wasn't dissing harems. Dissing harems is like saying purely negative things about something. I was just stating facts. In a
Facts and logic.
upbeat manner. So now this story does have 2,000 favorites. Kind of makes me sad internally. Really.
Fanfiction does that to you. Makes you sad internally.
Oh, it does. It does. I probably won't need a drink for this though, so who knows what's gonna happen here. If I do need a drink, I will go run down and grab one. So this is a explicitly labeled Ruby times OC, with Team Ruby and Team Juniper labeled as general characters. It sits at about 12 chapters with 69,000 words.
Funny.
Nice.
Funny number. Nice.
And it's been updating since April 26th, and its last update was in September. So it's got a fairly good update rate, with a fair amount of word count. So let's see what this is. This is a bad idea, a really bad idea. How so? What if he rises up to power?
Isn't that foreshadowing?
What if he rises up to power? Up to power? Why up to power?
Very fucking hard to rise down to power, wouldn't it?
No one can be my equal, game. We both know that. true, but he can give you trouble once strong enough, and you're not letting just anyone reincarnate, but a goody two-shoe. They are so damn annoying.
Good old sociopath game here.
Oh boy,
Gamer's a sociopath.
Some good old classic sociopathy. Wow, I sure hate people that aren't terrible.
Imagine that.
How can you stand people who don't want to like rape and murder everyone? Fuck, bro.
I know, right?
Yeah. What? They don't treat people like objects? Bruh.
How is this even like not a teenager?
Oh god. No, they're absolutely a teenager. I feel it in my bones.
No, that's the point. That's the joke.
How old is Mir? Draydon, do we know how old Mir is?
He's like fucking 35 years old.
Is he really?
Oh shit.
Nah. I don't know, this is just a guess.
I was gonna say, are we really hitting Cledwin time here?
It wouldn't surprise me. But I don't think so. But I would be surprised if it was the case.
Yeah, anyway. Are they? I find them quite amusing. Definitely more entertaining than the evil ones. The previous 41 thought otherwise. Oh, those assholes were arrogant and got killed. I simply did them a favor by not torturing them. Besides, I have a good feeling about this one. You're not sure?
I hate these dialogues between like some immortal being and the game.
Wait, hold on, Stanish. Are you telling me you don't want to read a first chapter opening narrative between two characters that will never be relevant again until far later on in the story?
Yeah, most of the time I hate it.
Oh wow!
Okay. I hate it so much. I'm tired of reading it. I'm just tired.
I'm just tired in general. Yeah, relatable.
The only thing that's worse than this is like the in between, like the author's note that is the author debating with some sort of personality that they've made up in their head, and that's way zanier than they am. And they are a straight man too.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I have never felt the need to like hang myself in Minecraft more than reading that shit.
I will go invent a mod in Minecraft to hang myself with.
Yeah.
Oh man, Stanish, you better run. The police are coming for you.
La migra.
They found out you were illegal.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Oh please, you think the police have time enough to go round up every illegal?
No, but they have time to round up Stannis because he has a 9-year-old in the basement or something.
Oh, that's true. Right. That's true.
Right, so anyway, so blah 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 blah.
Cringe blah blah.
You made his game system weaker than everyone else. He can't do all the stuff every other game can do. I'll just kill him if he can threaten me.
Not a PS4.
Interesting.
Shut the fuck up,
we downgraded him. He's going to the past gen. He's on a past gen console.
You're going to the GameCube.
See,
his brain is running PlayStation 3.
That would have actually been funny if they would have been like, yeah, he's on the last gen hardware. That would have been funny. That's a solid joke.
Okay, you know what? I will give that to that. Would have been pretty funny, yeah.
But no, they can't write funny shit.
No, of course they can't write funny shit. I even brought up the whole like the sociopath getting the sociopathy flaw from what's supposed to be a random draw. And they literally told me that their original RNG list had only good things on it.
Bruh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And I was just like, that's pretty fucking cringe. But I went on to explain how I felt like, you know, they could have rolled that a little bit better, and they basically just ignored me.
Well, yeah.
Also, he had 2 simps come to White Knight for him.
Of course.
I love it.
One of them was saying, I watched it a little bit. It's too long for me to actually watch. You're trash, though. All you do is shit on people's stuff. Unironically saying this on Shiro's server. Where all they do in general chat is shit on people's stuff.
I don't understand. Do they not know what we do? So
Apparently not.
It's funny.
I know. I did. Look, I did correct them, and I was like, look. I never said I was a criticism guy. I'm literally styling this after Mystery Science Theater, which they said they didn't know what Mystery. They said they didn't know what Mystery Science Theater was, and I was just like, oh shit, they're like fucking Zoomers.
Generation
I'm a
Zoom.
Zoomer. I know what the fuck that is.
Wait, you're a fucking Zoomer? What? I think we're like fucking.
Stanish is a
35.
Zoomer? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
22. Yeah, that's still a Zoomer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
98. 98
Bruh.
is a Zoomer. I'm a Zoomer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Zoomers are way back to like 94, 95.
I remember watching comedy specials older than
You're
that.
a fucking idiot, Arn.
No. Generation C starts at 1995. That's not a joke.
No,
yes.
he is right.
No, the problem is that there are 3
98.
different data points that Generation Z start, and they are either 95, 97, or 98 for some fucking reason.
I'm pretty sure it's 97 or 98. 95, that's people who are 20, they're like 20 fucking...
24.
Yeah. Or 26 now.
Yeah.
No, that is not Zoomers.
I think it was mostly like 95, 96, maybe.
No, I would say 97, 98 in this case. Because, like, think about it. 26-year-olds aren't Zoomers. Sorry, no.
No, we're not. But still, I still remember watching comedy specials that are older than you, and I'm just like, oh, fucking Christ.
I mean, I have too.
Bro.
Fucking, oh my god, Ubisoft, that is the 9th email about Valhalla you have sent me. I am not buying your shit game.
Yeah. Look, dude. I got it for 91% off, and I still feel kind of ripped off.
You bought
was it that bad, really?
Of course you felt ripped off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, like, I played like half an hour of it.
Oh.
It was like playable, but
Anyway,
plug me to hell like all Assassin's Creed.
So now we're shifting gears from the random omnipotent beings talking to our main character talking to the random omnipotent being. And you know, we have the classic, oh man, what's going on? I am in darkness. You're asking a lot of questions. Who are you? I'm the game that doesn't tell me. It doesn't have to. Are you like a god? Why would you think that? I mean, I'm dead. You are dead. Well, shit. Hey, God, I'm not God. Well, have I been good guy? Do I get stuff? You know, I thought you would at least show a bit of regret about dying a virgin. Is that really a thing people show regret over?
Fucking
I mean, I guess if you're like 20-something, maybe. Other than that.
I mean, like, everyone knows once you hit 30 and you're still a virgin, you instantly gain magical powers.
Yeah.
Who's 30 here so I can shit on them? I was gonna. Who has wizarding powers in this fucking call?
I don't think anyone has, honestly.
If none of us are 30, fuck.
None of us are 30.
Nope. Sneaky is well, Sneaky or Max, I think are gonna hit it first. I don't know all that is, but
I mean, I'm about
either of those three.
I'm technically the youngest.
Atin here lost his virginity at band camp, so no, he's clear.
No, okay, first of all, I never went to a band camp.
Wait.
Didn't play any instruments.
The plot thickens.
Wait, I got that minute.
Yeah, he was a counselor at a camp. That's how he lost his virginity.
Oh, never been a camp counselor either.
Yeah, that sounds wrong.
That's a joke, dumbass.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Me counseling anyone would be the height of poor decision making.
No wait, Atin, how old are you?
He's like 22.
26.
Oh.
Oh.
You make me feel old.
Counting. Wait, how old are you, Sneaky? Like 26? 27?
I have no fucking idea anymore, okay?
He's like 28.
Numbers going up.
I was,
Sneaky.
I can assure you Sneaky's not 28.
I'm not 28 yet, I think.
Arn is the youngest, I know that.
Yeah,
God,
19.
Sneaky.
Look, I got to 21 and I stopped counting because as far as the US is concerned, numbers past that point don't matter.
I mean...
Well, hang on a second. They do.
Well, no, I was gonna say they don't matter. No, for guys, 26 matters.
Why is
Yeah.
Because that's when your insurance rates go down.
Oh,
Well,
right, yeah.
And once you pass the age of 26, you're no longer on the active draft list.
You think
So if they
adorable.
they call you in, shit's fucked, or we've gone in a direction we really.
Whoa, hold the fuck up there, Mac. If they're calling me in, shit is beyond fucked.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's talking
Okay,
about,
Sneaky.
He's talking about when you're on the general draft list.
Yeah, the draft. You fucking dumbass. Also, Sneaky. They let actual Sneaky. I've heard this from multiple people in the military that I know who got out in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
They have lowered the standards so fucking much. Even your half-blind ass could still get by, even if you tried to get kicked out.
I'm afraid now.
PT tests are really bad now too.
I'm afraid.
Really bad. Physical fitness? Nope. Don't need it. Don't need it to be a soldier. Fuck no.
My
badass would be fine.
Does not fill me with confidence because I was always relying on my inability to breathe to avoid the draft.
I mean, the thing is,
yeah, pretty
in
good
a little
reason.
bit you'll be fine, unless we really go bad. In which case they raise the draft age. That would be really bad though. That's like a universe that's probably no.
That's like Fallout tier shit.
Anyway,
that's real hardcore shit. That's like alien shit. Like literal alien.
Blah, reincarnation, gamer, 43rd gamer, perks gained, gamer's mind, blah, gamer's body, blah, observe gained. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, thank fucking god, I'm gonna be an isekai protagonist. Thank god I died. Shut the fuck up. Yes, sir. I give that an okay joke out of okay joke. It's a little bit funny, I guess. Minor chuckle.
Who's the...
Huh?
Oh god, the child.
Oh, the child has escaped your basement!
It has breached containment. Oh god.
SCP has breached containment.
Oh no.
Who the fuck is loading a gun in the background?
Oh, that's me.
Who do you think?
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Just fucking around with my gun. As you do.
Now, since a certain someone changed how your system behaves, instead of choosing a class, you'll choose 4 mastery skills that grow with you. 2 offense, 1 defense, and a production skill. Okay, alright, I'm already liking this more than their other gamer system. This is already an improvement.
Nice.
SCP contained, only 7 individuals were killed.
Damn. A good day at work.
Only 7. That is truly a low number.
Only 7 personnel. Foundation.
A good day at the SCP Foundation.
In other nudes.
Oh, you don't want to go there, Stannis.
No.
Not in this context.
I always fucking slip up and say something retarded when it's around my sister, and then you guys like, more ammunition.
Let's go, more ammunition. Anyway, so choose wisely. Go ahead.
This is cringe.
Yes, it is, however, better than Game Differently, which was Omega cringe. So we're already seeing a significant improvement over their previous story.
What a twist.
In other news, the termination of SCP-682 is still ongoing. Hey, Sneaky, if you want to look at my gamer fic, okay, sure.
Toss it on the Discord, I guess.
Hog.
Manu, some guy.
So, sword mastery, dagger, martial arts, axe, spear, scythe, mace. Yeah, that all seems fine. Yeah, seems, yeah, fire, wind, water, earth, yep. Bow, crossbow, gun, okay. Light armor, medium armor, heavy armor, shield. So, small issue there.
If anime taught me anything, they should go with shield.
If someone gets fucked over by the fucking princess,
so
yeah.
Small issue here is it says you will choose 2 offense, 1 defense, and 1 production. The issue is if you haven't spotted this yet, you can choose to have armor or you can choose to have a shield.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But that's kind of fun though. That could be fun.
Like,
as like a handicap.
I think shield mastery should be above light armor because that's like hyper light armor. You are going into dex builds that aren't ever.
Bro, he's playing Dark Souls 1 hit run.
The hyper dex strength build where you parry every attack because you can't wear armor.
It's time for the wall build again, Sneaky.
What's the
If they run with something like that, that'd be fun though.
Max, what's the Dark Souls 1 where we start with nothing?
Oh,
Hell?
No, it's not.
Deprived?
Deprived, yes.
Deprived,
It's time for a deprived soul level 1 build, boys.
I mean, I always did soul level 1 because I wanted because I did fun build. I was like, let's be this character.
Oh,
so I was like, I want to.
I won't
did
do
it
that
fun builds?
I appreciate the offer though, but
Bruh.
since I don't know what the fuck reversed insanity is, and
Reverend
I don't know what might be based
Insanity.
on. Reverend, I don't know. I've never heard of that before, so I make it a policy to not cover anything I don't know, or at least
not have someone on.
Yeah, at least have someone
Yeah.
on that knows it. So I don't think I'd be able to properly cover it.
It's like I'm the Game of Thrones faggot here. Fuck.
Yeah, it's almost like
Yeah.
that.
It's
out as gay right
very
now,
much like
guys.
that.
Good thing we don't have to bring him on for Song of Ice and Fire, though. Only Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Very different
Anyway,
things.
so production.
And he's also gay now, apparently.
Production, engineer, alchemist, enchanter, blacksmith, runesmith. I would say probably enchanter and runesmith are basically the same thing, but otherwise it seems fine.
Rules, I guess.
Well, enchanter, like how are you enchanting something if you're not going to be using like?
Wait, no, that isn't. My bad. Unless you're going with like the runes on the floor thing, like the mastery level. What was the expert level spells where you like left a rune on the floor?
Oh yeah, I guess, but no, it's a production thing. So you're producing runes that produce effects.
That's fair. That's still weird.
I guess
That's
enchanter would be making stuff. Making items magical, while runesmith would be making
magical items.
I
like
guess
from the ground up, a magical item. Where an enchanted item is an item that you've already, an item that existed without magic.
Well, yeah, like an enchanter would be making an enchanted sword, while runesmith would be making like this enchanted rock that when you press the rune, it glows.
I guess.
I guess that's I see, like that's what I'm saying though, is like I think it would be better served that would just be a branch of enchantment.
Yeah, that makes sense, like a sub thing.
Or like the prestige version, like you finished enchanter, so now you get to move on to runesmithing.
Fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just a little bit of an overlap. The rest of them seem fine though.
Unless like enchanting can only work on like natural items, like
items
I don't know. Out in the world. That again, this is like a magic system we know nothing about, so it's like speculation only.
But I mean, the problem is when you're introducing people to a new magic system, you do kind of have to be a little bit
hold their hand a bit
clear on what is and what is not, what do and what do not.
Rules.
But especially with the gamer system, is you are relying on people knowing what your gamer system is referring to, basically, right? Like most gamer systems refer to the Korean, MMORPG style stuff, and people generally have an idea of what that looks like, and so they know what you're talking about when you refer to a certain class or you refer to a certain skill or something.
Or like when you say, I'm adding a gacha system, like everybody knows what a gacha system is.
Everyone knows your money is gone.
Yeah.
You have become bankrupt. The ancient Israeli attack. Gotcha.
This is the like little bit of rough territory when it comes to gamer systems, is when you're trying to divest yourself from the really shit gamer systems known as Korean MMOs, and you're trying to make something that makes a little bit more sense for a narrative. You don't have as much fallback when it comes to your readers just being able to be like, oh, this is what he's referencing. So you do have to be a little bit more clear. Now, you could follow this up. I believe that's what the author is even doing here, is following it up by going through... Okay, so apparently some joke happens. Okay. Yeah, so apparently that's not what they're doing. They're just straight out picking skills. So this would be one of those few situations where I would actually not comment on a minor info dump of the game, basically describing everything to you. Like, if we at least got a information description difference between enchanting and runesmithing, so we knew exactly what was going on, like the character. Like, you don't even have to do, like, a full info dump on everything. Just, like, the characters, like, enchanting and runesmithing, that sounds like the same thing. What's the difference between the two? And then the game's like, this is the difference between the two.
Yeah. It's not that hard. Just, tell us what it means.
Yeah, so we just have a general idea of what's going on here. But anyway, he doesn't do that. So, first he obviously goes swords, because magic swords, that's a cool thing. So he picks swords mastery. And then he's like, oh man, magic. Fucking magic. Oh my god, magic. Magic. How cool is magic? Magic is cool. I want to shoot fire out of my hands. Ice magic. Yes, death did it. Personally, I hate ES Death, and I hate the whole freezing time using ice magic thing. I think that's
that's kind of fucking cringe.
This is a hyper cringe.
Yeah.
Also, a Kame Got Kill in general is hyper cringe. I did not like that shit.
God.
I tried watching it. I genuinely gave it the 3-episode try, and I just was not interested.
I discovered that back when it first started up as a manga. And every 2 chapters was literally, alright, betting pool, who's dying?
It's like Game of Thrones, except less interesting.
And I've never one of the stories where it's like, there's no point getting attached to these characters because the author's gonna kill them just because.
Spite.
Yeah.
Not even out of spite, just because.
Yeah.
Anyway.
About Game of Thrones, everybody complains about how many people are killed, but it actually isn't all that many people. Like, at the end of the day, he doesn't murder that many of your characters.
Right.
I think the amount of point of view characters that have actually died is something minuscule, like 3 or 4. Well, I'm prologues and epilogues.
I'm gonna say something that's gonna make everyone here cringe. All right, you're all ready for it. You're all ready for it. A Kame Got Kill is the Game of Thrones of anime.
That's horrible. Don't ever say that again. I hate you.
Cool.
I actually hate you for that.
I approve the sentiment purely because it pisses off Stannis.
Why do you hate me? Why?
Because it's funny.
What did I do to you?
Wow.
It's funny.
Wow.
Makes me laugh. Wah.
Wow. Don't ever say that again. I told you, get ready. Wow. Ina.
Shut the fuck up.
It just doesn't have the same effect, Sneaky.
I know, it's great. It makes everyone cringe around me, though, which makes it doubly effective for me.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, well, fucking obviously, dude. It's Sneaky.
I thrive off your pain.
Why? What did I do to you, Sneaky?
You exist.
Yeah, you exist, and you gave him ammunition.
Sneaky doesn't need a reason. He just does. He just does things. He commits crimes against humanity purely because he can.
Jesus Christ, Train, go away.
Take a right here. Oh, right here? No, Sneaky, that's the cliff.
No, he has his AirPods in.
Oh god. Oh fuck. He's got AirPods in. He can't hear us.
That is still probably one of the funniest miscommunications I've ever had with someone. Oh god, Dead Island. That was a fucking game.
Dead Island was a fun ass game.
Sneaky is
For what
about
it
to make the
was-
Geneva Convention look like a checklist.
Yeah.
Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. Ah, waka waka waka.
More like Geneva goals.
Waka waka
Yes.
waka waka.
Geneva Temptation.
If there's no ice magic, then fire. Wait, what do you mean if there's no ice magic? It literally says water right...
Chemistry. Learn it.
No, I'm not. I'm getting alcohol.
You're done? Yeah. Oh no.
No.
He just
Get
dropped the
upset.
mic to go get alcohol.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
He's upset. He's upset.
He has
They've upset
committed
him.
Uh-oh. He is about to become punished Sneaky. Ah, the soft ASMR of Max pressing buttons. Very cool. Very cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright,
Oh god, he returns. With a vengeance.
got a 1 liter bottle of
What?
vodka.
With a what? With a vengeance?
Vengeance.
Vengeance? The
Vengeance?
Let us continue.
Vengeance. Fuck you.
Vengeance.
Ah.
Vengeance, buddy. Vengeance. That's how you say it.
Vengeance? A vengeance?
You're the one. Are you so cringe?
Vengeance?
Alright!
I am here with a vengeance.
How is
Let's
it that
go.
even in Spanish it sounds better?
I don't know, dude. Not even trying though.
Alright, so fire is the next best thing compared to ice. That's incorrect.
though?
Fire is the best thing. You're
Yes,
wrong,
coming from
author.
Actually,
chaotic,
no,
chaotic here.
ice is actually the best, but
No. See, the thing is that not everything can freeze, but everything can burn if the fire is hot enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if you get cold enough, everything burns.
Everything does start burning.
Yeah,
if you get cold enough,
that's
that
the
is true.
thing. Wait. That's the thing. Like, cold is
You know,
just the absence of heat.
Yeah.
If you can like suck the heat out of things.
But the
Jesus
thing is,
Christ.
cold has a limit, right?
Yeah,
Does-
that's
no,
true.
it doesn't.
zero.
Yeah,
Absolute
but
zero.
when you hit absolute
When-
zero, things
when-
die. Everything
Yeah,
dies.
molecules
at
literally
absolute
don't move. But heat
Right,
doesn't
right.
have a limit.
But it's
can go as
way
far as up as you want.
easier. It's way easier to hit a burning point of an object than the absolute zero.
Yep.
This is
And yeah,
all in a
American
world where we
skincare.
can- we're talking about like a person who can manipulate this.
The
Right.
elements, yep.
Yeah,
Okay, I still think ice is better.
cringe.
I still think you're dumb.
Because your heart is cold, Stannis. You're
Yeah.
incapable of love.
Clearly, the fire does not burn within you, Stanish.
Yeah, the fires
will
of
fire?
passion.
Is that what you're the will of fire? I need the will of fire.
The
guy?
flames of freedom do not burn within your body.
Excuse me, the flames of youth are very hot in me.
I never
Old
said
man.
youth.
Do
I
you
said-
need
I said
youth?
freedom.
Look, all I'm saying is, you know what? No, I'm not doing the G Gundam reference. Only Max would get it.
Burning shining finger.
This hand of mine is burning red.
Yes, I got the reference. Yes,
I would say to be fair, you get it because Max loves
I've
G
been
Gundam.
around you long enough. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so fire magic. Fireball gained. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
Truly, the most important.
Ah, yes.
You are in a munition stockpile. I said I cast
Fireball.
fireball.
Someone's
No,
trying
You're
to
Sneaky.
literally an oil tanker. I cast fireball.
I would say no, Sneaky. The correct statement is I cast Controlled Fireball.
No, cringe.
I cast Delayed Fireball. I maximize it. I'm sorry, you what? Meta Magic, maximize twice, double. Cast!
I have all of my 9th level spell slots, okay? What are you gonna do? Maximize Fireball, maximize Fireball, maximize Fireball.
No, I was referencing our campaign, remember? With Cliff Cleese, the man of the greasy sneeze.
No, I'm aware, I'm just saying, like...
What the fuck?
Right, so,
Back it up there.
D&D 3.5 had some very interesting mechanics, specifically based around grease, and how grease operates. Especially when it's on fire.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
And grease is a level 1 spell, so you can access it instantly. Setting things on fire is also super easy. Putting a grease fire out in 3.5, not very easy. So I made a character based around coating people in grease and setting them on fire. Except the DM started us on a boat. Fighting other boats.
You know?
And so I was like, alright, I cast Delayed Fireball, maximized. And the DM's like, what's that do? 149 fire damage.
Kaboom.
And he's like, what? Like, yeah, that ship is dead. He's like, what? And then he killed me instantly because he didn't want to deal with my character.
That's fair. Be right back, guys.
My potions are too strong for you, Traveler. So anyway, he picks up light armor mastery, which is lame because everyone knows going the heavy armor pyromancer is hilarious.
Stealth archery gang, where you at?
Production. I admit, all of these are useful on their own. With engineer, you can make gadgets like jetpacks, plasma rifles, and an Iron Man suit. That is a gross misrepresentation of the engineer skill, but alright. Alchemists could save lives, and probably is easier to produce things. Enchanter is amazing as well, as I could make a legendary weapon. But same with blacksmithing and runesmithing. Actually, that's another good point for runesmithing, is it could also just be a branch of blacksmithing in terms of carving runes into weapons as you create them. So again, it's really confusing as to why runesmith is a completely separate option to both blacksmith and enchanter. Pretty sure that would require a technology proficiency. Yeah, I will say though, however, Mir does a very good job of portraying the average idiot who doesn't really think about anything. So they pick alchemy, of course, because they want to cure AIDS. Which is very interesting if you're being isekai'd into a fantasy world, because AIDS doesn't exist, and you know, I don't really think cancer does either in fantasy worlds. So just kind of really confused on that one. Choose your race, human or question mark. Do you want to choose the question mark? Who knows what the question mark is? Alright, fine, I choose the question mark. Human hybrid. A perfect breed of human. And question mark. Ah yes, how convenient. They managed to pick the question mark and got a perfect breed. Hybrid between human and something else. Wow, how utterly convenient and shocking. It's almost like it wasn't random. So I'm gonna go into a little tirade about RNG and a narrative work. You're all just gonna have to live through it.
Sure.
So when it comes to RNG and a narrative work, you first have to establish the RNG in the narrative work, which means your character needs to take a chance on something that the reader knows metatextually as RNG, and they have to fail. Or maybe they get an okay thing, but not really great. And this is if you're trying, obviously, to not make a power wank story. Obviously, if you want to make a power wank story, don't even bother with the RNG, just give them OP powers. If you're going to try and make a power wank story, but you're like, oh, they randomly got all these OP powers. Shut the fuck up, just write the power wank. Don't try and couch it. Just shut up and write. Don't fucking try and couch the whole OP power wank in RNG. It just randomly happened. Fuck off. Just write the power wank.
Ah, yes, the children. They just randomly disappeared. I don't know what happened.
Yoda.
Where did the children go?
The children were fast, but Yoda was faster.
That's not the year, that's the kill count. Oh god.
But as I was saying, so with RNG, so if you want to not be an OP power wank, which, you know, some people try not to be those things, having your RNG immediately give someone a bunch of cool upgrades immediately off the bat, like just their first RNG ever is just amazing. Not the best. You kind of want to quickly follow that up with more RNG, not giving them too great stuff to give people the idea that they're not just gonna roll amazingly every single time. Because
Shiro does a good job of that, generally.
I'll take your word for it. It is Gray saying it, so...
kind of.
The important thing that a lot of people forget is that this isn't a game. It's a book. It's a narrative work. Which means that...
That's game in the title.
You don't have the ability to, on screen, make it seem like you could get something good, because that's how these loot boxes do it. They flash through a bunch of items and like, oh, which one are you gonna get? And it gives you the illusion that it isn't being controlled by an algorithm. You don't have that option in a written work, because it's a written work. People aren't gonna believe you just rolled a dice in the background and it just so happened to roll a 20 every time. We never did find little Timmy. He went into the little tummy.
Oh god, oh fuck. Timmy, no.
So when it comes to writing narrative RNG, you kind of gotta be a bit more give and take. You have to show them getting into shit situations because of the RNG, so you can have them getting good stuff from the RNG.
I would say, or you could not be a bitch and do just actually roll dice.
I mean, yes, that's true. But like I just said, no one's going to believe you.
Yeah.
Now, is it true that you might roll dice and you roll 18 out of 20 every single time? Yes, theoretically possible. But again, this is a narrative work. You are trying to sell a story to someone. They're supposed to buy the story narratively and be like, oh, yeah, I can believe that. Yeah. Suspension of disbelief, if anyone's aware of that concept. If you go, oh, there's RNG in this story, right? So then they rolled randomly and they got Excalibur, then they got Saber, and then they got infinite mana, infinite health, and god powers. And this is RNG, right? Oh yeah, they're completely random. They just randomly rolled infinite everything every single time they rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, RNG. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Definitely RNG. Nothing sus about that.
Yeah. Author pretty sus right now.
Yeah, the author just vented, dude. Where he going
The
though?
author just vented.
Where's the author going though? Who knows? Could be in medbay, could be in security. You'll never find them.
It's definitely not.
I saw the author murder reader number 3. Hey, in storage.
Oh no, Shiro's going on a murder spree. Again.
Here I go, killing again.
But, so anyway, which brings me all back to this. Perfect breed between a human and question mark. So, what the author could have done here...
Oh god, oh fuck.
...is if you want the character to be a hybrid, you can start them off as a not perfect breed between two things, and then, later on, introduce a quest, or they find some sort of item, or, you know, they overhear a conversation, or etc. Like, you can handle this in so many different ways, how you want to set this up. But then you can later on introduce the idea of upgrading their race, so to speak, to become a better hybrid or whatever. Dude, look, it's a fucking gamer story, alright? If they're upgrading classes, they're upgrading a whole bunch of other shit, why not the fucking race as well? If you're gonna do the RNG shit, fucking just, you know...
Yeah, I just really like the wording
back.
there.
Yeah, I know.
I just really like...
Yeah, I know. You're finding upgrade race, superior race,
Funny.
But, you know, like you could actually incorporate that into your story. Like, that's a special advantage the gamer has compared to everyone else, you know? But anyway, mastery of skills gain 10% faster. Your hybrid side doubles your strength and vit gain. You start with 50 charisma. Discover your heritage to unlock more power. So, like, as I literally just fucking said, they could have done that to start with, but then took out the perfect part and just had be like, as you you discover your powers and unlock more of your heritage. You unlock the ability to stabilize your half-breed state or whatever. Like, you literally set it up for yourself, and you whiffed.
Yeah, maybe intentionally.
At least I'm not a goblin. Why the fuck would? What? Who thinks goblin with double strength and vit?
My strength and vit have been double.
What kind of fucking goblins are you fighting? This is the Swole Goblin tribe. They go to the gym every day.
Never skipped the leg day. Or arm day.
Sneaky, my fic is a crossover and it starts in a game got kill. It only has the first 200 words at the beginning. The power set is from Reverend Insanity and so is the MC. Again, see, my main issue is if the main character is from Reverend Insanity, then I wouldn't be able to really...
Just the power. Just the power.
Just the power is from?
Yeah.
Pillar Goblins.
The power of the MC is from Reverend Insanity.
I mean, I guess I could read it then. That would help me. I do know what game got killed because I do read. Because I did see a little bit of it, and I do understand the general world. I do read a little bit of fanfiction for it, so I understood the world a little bit more, so I guess I could give it a shot. Don't really know.
Yeah, just drop a link on the Discord, I guess.
It's an OC? Okay.
Yeah.
Pillar Goblins, indeed. Don't give Faceless any ideas, so that's the last thing we need to fucking...
Oh god, yeah, no, don't. Fucking... Fuckless the Clown.
Damn.
Am I wrong, though?
No, you're not. Dude, I shit on him so fucking often, and he deserves it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna complain about a thing I've complained about before. Well, here's a solution to the thing you're complaining about. I don't want a solution, I just want to complain about it. Okay, then fuck off.
Jesus Christ, it's a woman.
The truth behind Faceless all along.
He was actually a woman. Yeah,
actually a woman, actually
at this point,
multi-personality.
It wouldn't surprise me.
He's more of a woman than the big girls.
Yeah, kind of, pretty much, honestly.
Oh god, it's all just Yuri.
Anyway, so, you have an option of getting 3 perks for a single flaw that will haunt you.
3 perks for a single flaw.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I wonder what the flaw could be.
Is it a sociopathy flaw? I wonder.
I don't want 3 for 1. That seems unbalanced. I don't want you to
Oh
be
god,
telling me that.
it's not even a fucking flaw, dude.
Alright, let's see. Okay, hit me with the 3 perks and flaw. Alright, so first perk he gets. Blessing of the Fire God. Fire spells do 2 times damage and cost half. Fire will bend to your will. Wow, that is so convenient because he took fire magic earlier.
You know what would have been funny? If he just gave him ice manipulation. If he gave him Blessing of the Ice God. He's like, well, I mean, this is kind of useless, but okay.
Blessing of the Ice God. You can earn ice spells 50% faster in Water Manipulation Tree.
Jesus fucking Christ. I wasn't even looking at the screen.
No, he's just making things up.
No, I was just making things. I was just playing off your statement to, like, you know, really rub the shit RNG in. Is that you didn't choose the thing that would have let you use ice spells, but you got the buff to use ice spells with it.
The thing is, how you do that is you plug it into an actual RNGer or like map it out on a dice. Like
I'm gonna go shoot myself. I'm not gonna shoot myself in Minecraft. I'm gonna drink more vodka.
Hang yourself.
Understandable.
Woo!
He's gonna jump off a 25 block high pillar.
So what made me say that was
not onto hay or water.
Second perk, hockey. You gain the ability to use 3 hockey powers.
Oh yes, hockey powers, the power of Canadians.
The power of Canadians, indeed. Chaos Conversion. Receive a progressive boost to movement speed for each point of mana put into it, and receive progressive boost to physical damage for each point of fire damage you do. Wow, it's almost like he deals double fire damage. That's such a wild buff for him to get.
Fucking convenient.
Wow, that's so convenient.
That's crazy, guys.
That is wild how good his buffs are synchronizing.
What a twist.
Isn't this RNG crazy?
Yeah, wow, dude.
Your movement speed buff is Your movement speed buff is maximized at a 200% movement speed increase. Alright, so Chaos Conversion is basically Fiery Soul.
Yeah. Not even a good version of it.
It's not even a good version of it either, no.
This also needs to play Hades.
He doesn't even increase your attack speed.
No. Doesn't even buff attack speed. Pathetic.
This
Hockey
needs to play Hades.
And accidentally sell their Doom power up.
Yeah. Or just get like Hermes powers up the whole game. Not even good ones. Bad Hermes powers.
Oh no, dude. Bruh, bad Hermes. Oh god.
Hockey armaments. Coat your skin in tough armor. Oh wow.
You jinxed me, you asshole.
Oh wow! Look at that, guys.
Poor guy.
He got a buff that increases dex build light armor builds. Well, that's so convenient because that's what he picked. That's wild that he's getting all of these buffs.
I really hate this so much.
Amazing.
And then he picks the perks. He could, and then he has to roll on a table for the what's called. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, literally, so fucking easy. It's like, this is the absolute streamer moment, and I'm not even talking like, VTuber. I'm talking like any streamer in existence that streams a game and they're bad at the game because they didn't read the directions or something. But they're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, and it's like big flashing on the screen. Press this button. I don't know what to do. That's literally what's going on here right now.
This game is so unintuitive. Maybe just like listen to what the game is telling you.
Game journalist mode.
Maybe don't skip the tutorial that tells you how to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then he gets Hockey Observation, which adds even more dex. And he gets Hockey Conqueror, which adds even more charisma and freezes people with charisma. And here's the big reveal, guys. Are you ready for it? The big reveal! The flaw! He gets... Battle Maniac. He really likes fighting.
Exactly.
Again, just let him pick it. It doesn't have to be that much. Just let him pick it, and then he rolls on a table. Why are people this bad?
Or you know, like, or it's themed, right? You know, like right before he gets the flaws and perks, right? The god's like, well, this will be themed after your choices, right?
Yes.
And then the flaw is like, you know, fiery soul or something. It's like you take double damage because you're not concerned with defending yourself.
Yeah, or something like, while all of your flames are harmless to yourself, you take double damage from people using flame against you. Or something like that.
Take double water damage, or like literally just so many things you could do. Just be like, oh, this is themed off of what you picked.
Something that can actually have an effect on the fucking story that's not just like immediately disregarded whenever it's convenient.
Exactly.
Just jerk off the character as hard as fucking possible.
Well, or you know, it's not even like not even a stat thing. You know, maybe it's like, you know, this will be themed off of your build because you chose a dex build with fire and swords. You know, your flaw is gonna be reckless disregard, and it makes you really bad at talking with people because you just really don't care. You know. You're kind of really passionate, and you just don't care what other people have to say because you're just pumped up for whatever you're interested in.
When you're fighting, you're more likely to slip into a berserker state or something. Like, dude, just something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jesus Christ, I'm cringed out, bro.
Damn.
But it's clear to me that one of two things are two of two things are going to happen with this flaw. The first thing that's going to happen with this flaw is it's going to get ignored when convenient for the author. The second thing that the author is going to do with this flaw is also conveniently make him fight a bunch of people and just ruin his time. Basically, like if it's a situation where where he's like, all right, I just have to say hello to someone, and then he punches them in the face. He's like, oh my god, why did I punch them in the face? It's like, oh no, my flaw is causing me to fight people. Oh.
Yeah.
Like that.
But then it will all work out anyway.
Yeah, probably. Who knows?
I mean,
they are the person that's writing Game Differently, and I've been keeping track of Game Differently and how that's progressing, and the new chapter is shaping up to be fucking garbage. Let me be real here. Really cringe tier shit, like Issei is the father of a kid, but then he's actually not the father of the kid, and the author discarded that idea. And apparently the parentage of a kid is just something that can be changed in that chapter alone. So clearly it's critical to the story.
Obviously. How dare you imply otherwise?
Anyway, so you don't seem really worried about that Battle Maniac flaw. That's okay. I have Gamer's Mind. It'll prevent that.
What? No, that's not how that works. Fucking, oh my god. That's literally not how that works. In which case, why is it a thing at all?
Yeah. Where am I going? Are you ready? Yeah, beam me up, Scotty. I have no idea what she's selling you. I mean, no, hold the fuck up. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good one. Beam me up, Scotty, in response to your, are you ready to go to another world? It's like that is actually a relevantly good one. So,
shut up, Star Trek boomer.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you.
No.
When was Dad Issei a thing? Yeah, that was a thing temporarily. In the development channel. You just weren't there, Pedro.
No, Pedro was not there.
My eyes were shot. What? My eyes shoot wide open. Okay.
Oh god. When you shoot your eyes, like shoot open, bang.
Your eyes turn into guns and fire
Why
off
would you
as you
say
wake
it
up.
like that? It would be my eyes shot open, not my eyes shoot open.
Yeah, it's shoot though.
Unless you're speaking
Maybe it's
about
like that.
It
That one anime,
depends
Gunhead
on what
or
they're
whatever.
going for the first person. If this is supposed to be a
Gun
running
eyes.
narrative, they need to stick to present tense. But I get the feeling they're not going to stick to it properly.
That's what I'm
Probably
saying.
not smart
Yeah.
enough for
Yeah,
that.
It's present tense.
No, it
It's-
looks
it's,
present
uh,
tense. No, it actually looks
First-
present tense.
Yeah,
It's cringe.
First
It's
person
cringe.
is
First
person
person
gets so
present tense
weird.
got me fucking cringing, bro. Holy fuck.
Yeah, no,
It's not cringy. It's just
Poorly done.
I just absolutely
it's
fucking
hard to
hate
do well.
First person present tense.
It's as I said on Shiro's server when it comes to OP Power Wanks. The problem with OP Power Wanks is not the OP Power Wank, because a good OP Power Wank can be amusing to read. The problem with OP Power Wanks is it's a really shit foundation, and so a lot of shit gets built on it. It's the same for first person. It's a really shit foundation. Sure, there's really good ones out there, but it's a really shit foundation, so pretty much a majority of people writing first person are gonna do it really fucking bad.
Yeah, I've attempted to do experiments in first person writing. I don't like it.
Gray and I are
really
currently
don't
writing,
like it.
because of Worm, Gray and I are currently writing the Worm fanfiction in first person, and it is...
I bet it's a
tough.
fucking headache.
It's a little bit tough, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when we have to describe things that Taylor can't exactly see.
I wouldn't want to be you guys. Well, I mean, for many, many, many reasons, but that's one of them.
That's fair. That's fair. I accept that.
I mean, I wouldn't want to lose like years off my life either. To be fair.
Yeah, but like, and then be stuck in the body of either Sneaky or Gray, dude. I'd rather fucking die, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep, Sneaky drinks to forget. His body hates him.
Anyway, my eyes shoot wide open as I gasp, and this is why first person present tense sucks.
It really sucks. It's really bad.
That wasn't very pleasant. Holy crap. I take a quick glance around the area. Thick, dark bushes and huge trees surround the place. Slowly getting on my feet, I get a feel of my face. That is awkwardly worded. Yeah, I definitely look different. Too bad there's no mirror.
What?
So where am I? It's a forest, obviously. But what world? Is it a place I know? Hopefully. I should walk around! As opposed to... How the fuck do you feel your face? Well, you take your hands and you place them on your face.
Simple.
Yeah, but
Now, to be fair, I'm not really despite the fact that I've owned this face for nearing 30 years now, I cannot tell you the dimensions of my face, and if my face significantly changed, I honestly probably would not be able to tell you.
I mean, it would probably feel off, you know.
I mean, but would it?
Compared relatively, yeah.
Like, if I got into an accident, I guess, yeah, it would definitely feel off. But, like, if I was in a different body, would it feel off?
Yeah, muscle memory is a brain thing, I'm pretty sure.
But the brain didn't
like,
transfer over. The soul did.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's a whole fucking different metaphysical discussion.
No, not really, because it literally they didn't put my brain into someone else's body in that case. There
Yeah, but
literally be
in that
something
case,
else.
are you the same person? Like, do you have your memories? In which, if yes, then muscle memory would probably stick to it.
But would muscle memory stick? Would it,
I'm fairly sure, yeah.
Mm.
It would.
No, I wouldn't say so, because people who are amnesic
would.
do keep their muscle memory.
Yeah.
It's a separate part of memory.
True.
I
don't fucking know, dude.
So I don't know. personally, I just feel like I would not be able, unless my face was, you know, like, distinctly non-human. Like, if I was still mostly human in a new body, I don't think I'd be able to tell you the differences in my face. Like,
I mean, I'd feel my face and I'd be like, this feels weird.
Vaguely, I'd be like, maybe my chin's smaller, maybe my cheekbones are more pronounced or something, but like, obviously, since I wouldn't be able to feel my old face actively, I'd just be like, you know, probably? Maybe?
I think I would tell. I think I could tell. If it
Yeah,
was my face,
I think I could tell too, honestly.
Because as, like...
I don't make a habit of feeling my face.
Anything is different with my face, I know it's different. It's one of the few areas of your body you're, like, conscious of completely all the time. Like, think about it. Your face...
I don't know, man. I don't even... I went for, like, 3 months with a hole in my tooth, and I didn't even notice. So, I don't know about that.
But you know, it's sneaky. You're sneaky.
That's fair. That's a true statement, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even notice I'm bleeding, so, you know, that's...
Yeah, you know, I don't think you're a good measuring stick for, like, anything at all.
Oh, where did all this blood come from?
I wonder. You know, around somewhere.
When did my legs start bleeding? Wow, that's a lot of blood. Anyway, so, yeah, he's clearly different, and he just knows that for a fact. Then he's like, alright, how do I find a town? Status, ride, Astera, race, human, hybrid, neutral good alignment, neutral good.
That won't last.
Goody two shoes. Oh yeah, he's a neutral good. What makes a man neutral? What fills a man's heart with neutrality? Are they born neutral? Or is it age and experience that fills their heart?
Switzerland. The power of Toblerone and mountains.
Ah yes, Toblerone. The true neutrality.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, that's fair enough. If you have like a scar or a crooked nose or something, I guess you would definitely tell when that scar or crooked nose isn't there anymore. Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give you that one.
I have a scar on the bottom of my chin, and I've had it forever. I ripped open my throat once.
Oh, so did you? Cool.
Yeah, I tripped and fell in a bathroom and landed on the lip of the bathtub ledge.
Nice.
And it was like a nice 1-inch diameter hole in my fucking.
Yeah, for me it was raining out.
To my throat.
When I was it was raining out, and I was riding my bike in the heavy rain. And unfortunately, I hit a tree root and proceeded to skid for about 10 feet down pavement. Face first.
Yeah.
Specifically neck first.
I mean, well, I've actually done the same thing on asphalt, like ripped up half my face.
It basically just fucking ripped all of the surface skin from the bottom of my chin to maybe down to my Adam's apple. Just fucking ripped it off.
Damn.
With road burn. And boy, that fucking hurt a lot after I realized it happened.
Can't relate.
It's funny
I
because
Two-Face for a couple of weeks.
I was going to class. The whole reason why I was riding my bike is because I was trying to get to class for college. And I go into class, and the teacher looks up at me. He's like, "You're late. Holy shit, you're bleeding." I'm like, "I'm bleeding? Oh, wow, that's a lot of blood."
Typical sneaky moment.
And I'm like, "Alright, I'm gonna go wash this off." He's like, "You know what? Why don't you take this class off? I'll send you the work." I'm like, alright.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because of that, I now have trouble growing a beard in that area.
Oh.
Because there's just this giant fucking scar running diagonally down my lower chin now.
Sneaky can no longer become a true man.
It is like if I don't shave, it becomes blindingly apparent where the scar is.
Sucks to be you then.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's
not
the first
for
time.
a lot of reasons.
That's not the first time I had permanent scarring from a bike ride, and it's probably not going to be the last either.
Fucking sneaky.
Saved by blood. But anyway, so yeah, we got all stats are 10 except for charisma, which is 50.
Oh my god.
Basic multipliers for HP calculation. Basic mana points, action points calculation. 500 mana at level 0. Could it be my new hybrid race? No.
Is math related to science?
Is math what?
Related to science.
I mean,
God damn it. You're not taking reference, damn. What a shame. Anyway, it's like 3 a.m. I'm gonna go. I just want
It's also 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done here. I'm done.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll cover the rest of the shit later. Yeah. So generally, it's a pretty boring story with really generic power ups and basically a flaw that doesn't matter.
And also, we're gonna jerk off to his charisma being 50. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, that's a thing that does exist.
Does that mean anything without like a higher tier? Not like
it
says 50.
Yeah.
But the smart thing would be, by the way, the max charisma in this world is 1,000.
Yeah.
The average is 120. Fucked.
The thing is that
like what does the average adult have? Like,
nothing.
That's what
we don't know.
That's
so anyway, a bunch of Beowulfs show up, and he's stabbing them all, and he kills them. And he shows up just in time to save Amber from Cinder, and he gets a quest to do it. Time limit 7 days.
Cringe.
So he shows up in Patch, and he just so happens to find Summer Rose's grave. And then he's like, oh man, I can't meet the main Ruby cast because I would know too much about them, and then people would be really suspicious about me saying all these things I know about people that I haven't met before.
I mean, if you're a fucking idiot and can't shut up, sure. But if you already know that about yourself, I guess that makes sense. Fair enough.
Also, he doesn't want to talk to Ozpin because he doesn't like Ozpin, and he doesn't think Ozpin's the good guy. And so we have a time skip where he's leveled up a bunch and all of his stats are now way high. Like Jesus fucking Christ. 70 stat points in reserve apparently. So a basic Beowulf is 400 HP. He has 2k. And regenerates 200 per minute.
Gaming.
Yeah, gaming. So anyway, blah blah blah. He's just basically one-shotting Beowulfs, and he's like, "Can I create a independent dimension?" Yeah, that power was taken away. By who? Someone you don't want to mess with. You're being cryptic. Fuck you. What about dungeons then? Are there dungeons? Yeah, you gotta find them. How many dungeons there are? Shit ton of dungeons. That doesn't seem like a lot of dungeons. Is Remnant smaller than Earth? It's not. They're the exact same size. Okay, well, I'll find one eventually. I'm sorry. 600 dungeons is small? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
And so he finds a bunch of stuff to do alchemist powers, and he's like, how do I use my alchemist powers that I have instinctive knowledge of? And the game's like, you have to fucking put your mana into it, dipshit. And he's like, oh, my bad. And so he makes a tier 1 health potion and then complains about how much it heals him.
Should a tier 1 anything really be doing just 2%? Isn't that normally like a straight number?
If it's like an MMO, wait, no, it's doing percentile damage, is it?
Yeah, percentile healing and percentile regeneration.
I mean, percentile healing makes sense if you're like on an MMO scalar scale. So like, oh yeah, it heals 22% of your HP. and it'll do that as you keep gaining levels, so it's always useful. But the issue is that's like an MMO system.
Yeah,
it's great there. And percentile damage abilities are generally stuff like Graviga, which are like super high level to begin with.
I already went over that, where like they tried to divest themselves a little bit from the standard Korean MMO bullshit, but they didn't really do a good job of it. But anyway, so he tries to sell.
D&D,
he tries to sell his
they could
super
just do the-
potions in the middle of a marketplace.
Jesus fuck, go ahead. Fuck you, Sneaky.
Yeah, like MMO potions are more like, this heals 30% of your health up to a certain number.
Oh, so the issue here is that the health is scaling wildly. It's times 50 per point that he puts into an ability, and he gains points for every level he gains. So the issue here is the guy's like level 3 already, and he has 2k HP already. So like having the tier 1 health potion only heal for like 100 is stupid, but having it heal for like 500 is also simultaneously stupid, because 500 is still a fucking lot of HP for a tier 1 level 1 potion.
500 is like the general is like the cheapest potion will always do 100, not percentile. Like let's look at,
I know. So basically they're handling it poorly. So anyway, he uses his massive charisma stat to force people to buy his stuff.
Neutral good.
Yeah, neutral good.
So, again, like you could literally just do the D&D thing where you add to the base of it, and then you add like rolls for how much you gain. Like, let's say per level, if you're leveling up using healing a lot, you then get the base of it upgraded, and then like roll 2d4s or whatever the fuck it is.
You could just put a bucket on their head.
So anyway, despite him trying to avoid Ruby, he runs right into Ruby while talking about a bunch of game mechanics and simultaneously hunting at the same time.
Gaming.
And then he tries to kill Ruby, and he's like, "Oh shit, never mind, you're human." And can I interest you in special medicine? Wait, hold on, it's 100% real, please, I promise. My dad told me not to talk to strangers. Bye. Look, I know it's very suspicious, but there's totally nothing weird about this medicine. That's definitely,
yes.
that's definitely how you sell medicine.
That's what my gym guy said when he gave
exactly,
me pre-workouts. Like, there's nothing wrong about this. Just don't have too much of it.
Here, take this medicine for free.
Where you got this from.
And then it goes back to Reed's point of view, and Reed's like, "Oh my god, Ruby is so adorable, but my charisma stat's making it easy to talk to her." And he's like, "Man, I'm so smart." And then this chapter ends.
Sneaky stats: 4 int, 1 charisma.
To those who read my other story, rep points are exactly with who you
6
think.
strength.
This system is a mix between my old one, which I assume is gamed differently, and Dark Wolf Shiro's, which has been retconned like 5 times now.
Is this written by somebody we know, or is this just?
Oh yeah, this is from the Shiro server.
Yeah.
No fucking idea what that is.
We covered game differently, one of their previous stories, and I got into a little bit of a scuffle with them on the server.
Oh, they turned up? Oh, okay, on the server.
On the server, yeah. No, they didn't appreciate me insulting them for giving.
We called them gamers. GAYME.
They didn't appreciate me insulting them for saying that it was really lame that they gave the main character the sociopath flaw for an RNG lottery pull when they were already a sociopath, according to the author.
Generally, it's very.
It is a self-insert, you see.
Yeah, no, they're jerking off to the idea of the
Sneaky
character.
does not have one craw. Yes, I do not have one craw.
He needs
maybe 2.
We will see you all next time on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because there is always more and it does always get worse.